I would like to request Karthikeyan ji to please facilitate our Honorable Vice President. Shri Jagdeep Dhankar ji. Please share his message.
Minutes. 4 minutes. Most respected, most beloved, my elder dear brothers, Honorable Vice President, Sri Dhankarji, my hearty pranams to you, sir. Sri Chandraji, also my dear brother Karthikeyan ji, Nagendra ji, Dr. Newton Kondevati, and Dr. R.V. Ramanji. I've been asked to give a talk on meditation and specifically a silent revolution of consciousness, science of inner peace and transformation in 4 minutes. My situation is like that of Lord Krishna at the battlefield. He was supposed to deliver 18 chapters in 5 minutes to Arjun before the world witnessed the world war, Mahabharat. Both parties were, about to kill each other. And Arjun gives up and says, not me, I am not going to fight. Krishna was helpless. How can I convince this foolish fellow? And now I have been challenged to give this whole world of change of consciousness and inner transformation in 4 minutes. Please forgive me, organizers. You have got a wrong person here. It can be done also, provided we were like Arjun and there was a person like Krishna who could change in few seconds. But that needs pranahuti. What Lord Krishna used was pranahuti to transform his state of mind, his consciousness. and made him ready to fight the war. First of all, we have to define what dhyana is. What is the purpose of dhyana? What is this consciousness? So we'll begin first with the purpose. Purpose is very simply put evolution of consciousness. We have three sariras: sthul, sukshma, karan. Sthul sarir cannot evolve within the lifespan that we have. It takes thousands of years, millennia before it can evolve. Soul need not evolve. It is purest, unmutable. How can you change and transform what is already pure? It need not. So, what is needed to be changed is the subtle body. The fundamental mainstream of the subtle body is the river of consciousness, which is supported by manas, buddhi, and ahankar. Now, when we talk of changing this manas, buddhi, and ahankar, how do you change manas, buddhi, and ahankar, transform them so that it affects the consciousness in a way that it can soar higher in the sky of super consciousness, and also should be made deeper so that it can dive deeper into this oceans of subconsciousness. You understood so much so far? Okay. Now, when mind evolves, manas evolves, its function has to evolve. What is the function of the mind? Think. It is to think. So when it evolves, what we are expecting is thinking has to be transformed into something better. And what is better than thinking? Feeling, perception. I give you a small example from my life. In my business world for many years, business or no business, we all go through problems. And whenever the problems linger on, your face changes. And the first individuals to identify change in your face is your wife or your sister or your mother. After a few months of torture within yourself, they ask you, "Kya ho gaya tumhe? What's wrong with you?" Then we try to explain the problem. They blurt the solution in less than a minute, for which we struggle 3 months, 4 months, and been wondering why and how. Women don't have brains. You agree? No. I do agree because they have a super heart. And because of this heart, they're able to perceive things bypassing the faculty of the mind. It's a God given gift to every woman to bypass the brain and use the heart. The ability to perceive is very strong in them. So they come up with a solution 1, 2, 3. Well, man has to meditate and become more feminine. Heart has to become more feminine rather than egoistic. So we need to move on from thinking to feeling. Instead of dissecting with your brain, try to perceive things. And that happens in meditation. Now, we'll take up the buddhi and ego part a little later. But now let's focus on what is meditation. Dhyan. English word meditation does not fully justify the word dhyan. Dhyan in Sanskrit, if you split this sandhi, it is di plus yan. How many of you know Gayatri Mantra? Wow, almost everyone. You know the final line, Di Mahi Diyo Yodaha? Wonderful. What is this Di and Diyo Yodaha? We are saying, my dear mother, the source of everything. You are the source of ultimate wisdom. Di Mahi Diyo Yonaha Prachodayat. So, Di means ultimate wisdom, divine knowledge. Yan in Sanskrit means vehicle. So, vehicle that transports us to this ultimate wisdom is Dhyan. That's the definition I would like to call. Unfortunately, our yogis and saints, so called, they have really perverted the meaning of Dhyan and they say it is the focused mind. Now, when you see logically, focused mind means you need to focus on a known object. Purpose of Dhyan is to focus on unknown. So how can you focus on unknown? That cannot be Dhyan. But our people have yogis, those who have become udyogis, they give all kinds of तुम्हारा बेटा पास हो जाएगा, तुम्हारा ये होएगा, उसको फोकस करवाइए, concentration करवाइए, and they keep churning money. Now, for any vehicle to be useful, imagine your car without petrol or electric charge now in your electric vehicles. It cannot move. So, how can this yan of dhyan can take us to thee? What is the fuel for that? You need nourishment, some energy output. I'm sorry, energy input is required. Just as this physical body, Annamaya Kosha, we call, requires annam, balanced diet to nourish itself. Manas, we learn from elders, we contemplate, we read, we interact, and that's the source of our enrichment of Manomaya and Vigyanmaya Kosha. How about enriching your soul, your causal body? Is there a solution? That enriching energy that enriches our soul and the energy that propels us into state of samadhi in dhyana are same. It's called pranahuti. Pranasya pranaha. One that gives nourishment to the physical body is something. One that gives nourishment to the mental body is something. Who can provide this pranasya prana to a seeker who is really sincerely looking for an experience? People talk and talk and talk, meditation karo, jap karo, mantra karo, but mantra and japam will keep you focused only on one thing. When you meditate even on the form of Lord Shiva, your mind is focused based on the imagination of the artists that has made the statue. I would like you to think, even when the great personality like Lord Krishna was present during his lifetime, with the actual form also, how many could understand his divinity? Tell me, anyone? Even when he showed his real form, Arjun says, this form scares me. So even when there was a real form, you could not recognize him. how in the world you are going to recognize him with Xerox copies? I'm not insulting any religion. I want you to think very, very seriously your approach. In our Shastras, we call Ishwar is Antaryamin. Am I right or wrong? जोश से बोलो. Thank you. Antaryamin means one who dwells within, जो मुझ में है. हम जब से माँ से पैदा हुए, since then that soul, that Antaryamin, that life giver, that life force is in me. My mother has given me that. That power that sustains me is not outside me. And where is my search? Outside. So how can you succeed? That's why dhyan. We have to meditate with the help of pranahuti. The auspices under which we are gathered here, pyramid meditation. The founder of that was one of the disciples of my Guruji. And like many systems, many sishyas, they take up their own path and establish a new channel. Many systems are full of such things. Maybe to expand the mainstream, whatever be the reason. Without pranahuti, you cannot move even an inch in your consciousness. I proclaim this from this stadium today, from this podium. Most people struggle in meditation because they are not able to dive deeper. They are overwhelmed by their own thoughts and their own emotions. It is the pranahuti and pranahuti alone, despite of us, can propel us into higher level of consciousness. It's a matter to be experienced, not to be talked about. See. My 4 or 5 minutes are over. I can go on and on and on, but I encourage you, practice meditation under pranahuti, and only system that advocates this meditation with pranahuti is heartfulness. Try it out. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daaji, for a powerful message for all of us. Now I would like to invite our Honorable Vice President, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar ji, to please share his message and inaugurate Global Conference of Meditation Leaders.
Very warm good morning to all of you. I have faced difficult moments in my life. This one is formidable. To speak on a subject of which I am not even a learner, and to speak after Daaji is a task much beyond Himalaya. Most respected Padam Bhushan, Shri Kamlesh Patel ji, Daaji, President, Shri Ram Chandra Mission, and Global Guide, Heartfulness Institute. Padam Shri Kartikeyan ji, Shri Chandra Pullam Rasetti ji, Padam Shri Dr. H.R. Nagendra, Dr. Newton Kondaveti, Padam Shri Dr. R.V. Ramani, and distinguished audience. You had a you were imparted sublime thoughts. दाजी की दिल की बात दिल से और हमारे सबके दिल तक, ये इसका सार। Brevity is the soul of wit, has been encapsulated and defined before us moments ago. I disagree with Daaji when he said he is the wrong man. For us, the wrong man is the right man at the right time and right for all of us and those outside in the world. This assertion is out of my deep conviction, having been to Kanha Vanam on 3 occasions, each moment vivid in my memory, ever etched and fully monetized for personal well-being. With one disagreement, right or wrong man, a great agreement. My wife, Dr. Sudesh Dhankar, is a great face reader to the extent I'm concerned. So face reading is fundamental. A word of caution from Daaji. I have been long saying so. In our country, we accord iconic status on parameters that are baffling, sometimes shocking. इसीलिए जब दाजी ने कहा so called yogi, so called great politicians, so called great doctors, so called great lawyers, so called great philanthropists, उनका एक्सरे नहीं होना चाहिए, सीटी स्कैन नहीं होना चाहिए, उनकी सीधी EMI होती है। वेरी थोड़ा योगी उद्यमी बन जाए, ये भारतीय संस्कृति के लिए चमत्कारिक रहस्य उद्घाटन है। आप हम सब इसको देख रहे हैं। Ladies and gentlemen, it is my profound privilege to inaugurate the second global conference of meditation leaders. The relevance of this gathering resonates as we embody our ancient tradition of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This was globally reflected during G20. The motto was one earth, one family, one future. I'm sure you'll agree, I only reflect the sentiment of the people here, that we are blessed to have Shri Kamlesh D. Patel ji, the third president of Shri Ramchandra Mission amongst us. Daaji, the global guide of Heartfulness Institute, exemplifies, as we all have witnessed, meditation's transformative power through action. His innovative work has brought about ancient yoga, accessible, adaptable to millions worldwide. Friends, having known enough about the Institute so far, I can say Heartfulness offers unique, seamless, acceptable, easily understandable meditation with transmission, emotional cleaning, and prayerful connection. I agree with Daaji. When you meditate, you wrestle with yourself. Your thoughts cross your mind. You lack concentration. Transgressions keep on coming. But once you focus, you get enlightened. Heartfulness promotes heart-centered living guided by a master, balancing spiritual and material life. People are in conflict at cross-section. Have I to give up materialism to get spiritual? No. It generates sync. It synergizes the two. As a matter of fact, one complements the other. This scientific experimental approach welcomes all backgrounds, emphasizing service and community at Kanha, Shanti, Vanam, a global center of huge dimensions, where I had the occasion to address congregation of hundreds of thousands of people present under one roof, and had a meditation center with participation of all. Pranahuti, integration of this, it brings about masterful bridge between contemporary needs and ancient wisdom. Friends, at the moment we find ourselves in an unsettling ecosystem, an ecosystem that is alarmingly worrisome, with open-ended conflagrations. Base human instincts overshadow sublimity. As humanity faces existential challenges, and let me tell you, friends, climate change menace is not the only one, though it is at the forefront. The scale of mental disturbance manifesting as depression and anxiety has emerged as a critical medical challenge. What a travesty! This alarmingly worrisome scenario of human mind in turbulence and disturbance for some in industry is a fiscal opportunity. In this dark tunnel of depression and despondency, meditation emerges as a beacon of hope. It's a north star for enlightenment and a lighthouse. Climate change menace has cropped up. It has untrapped us, uncurbed us, because we sacrificed sustainable development. We engaged in reckless exploitation of natural wealth, unmindful that we are trustees. In such a situation, we have enough to fall back for guidance and enlightenment. Our spiritual heritage emanates from our sages. Vedic Rishi Vashishta, Vishwamitra, Agastya. In modern times, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Sri Raman Maharshi. And friends, we are blessed with the presence of one, Sri Kamlesh Patel, Daaji amongst us. उनकी तपस्या हिमालय से कन्याकुमारी तक, कान्हा वनम के अंदर, gives us energy. Did you focus on communication today? He connected, not through your mind, not through your heart. He connected to your soul. And that is what is required. Guru Shishya Parampara is at the base of meditation because you learn early. Credit goes to our founding fathers of the Constitution कि उन्होंने संविधान में जो चित्र रखे उसमें प्राथमिकता दी गुरुकुल को. शिक्षा सही है तो रास्ता भी सही निकलेगा. हमारे जो मठ हैं एस्टैब्लिश किए गए आदि शंकराचार्य, मुझे सौभाग्य मिला है कुछ जगह जाने का और महानुभावों का दर्शन करने का भी. ज्योतिर्मठ, श्रृंगेरी, पुरी और द्वारका, they are source and epicenter of timeless wisdom. Sacrifice. अहम नहीं है, अहंकार नहीं है. अहम आ गया, अहंकार आ गया तो अंधकार आ गया. वो अंधकार सबसे पहले आपको खत्म करता है. अर्जुन was at crossroads और कुछ भी कर सकता था. Justifiable options थे. To go for blood relationship, to go for friendship. उस समय जो ज्ञान श्री कृष्ण ने दिया, उस ज्ञान का अंश हमें भी आज प्राप्त हुआ है दाजी के माध्यम से. बिकॉज भारत 5000 साल की संस्कृति, कितनी बड़ी विरासत है. दुनिया में कोई दूसरा उदाहरण नहीं है. आज खतरे महसूस कर रही है. मेरी दृढ़ मान्यता है मेडिटेशन हर हालत में किया जा सकता है, पर युद्ध के दौरान नहीं हो सकता. एक वातावरण स्थापित होना चाहिए. वो तभी है when the world is governed by rule based order. हमने रूल बेस्ड ऑर्डर को बड़ा चैलेंज होते हुए देखा है. आजकल समुद्र में ज्यादा हो रहा है. हिंदुस्तान के सामने जो चुनौतियां हैं वो भयावह हैं. वो हमारे मन को भयभीत करती हैं. Let me indicate, distinguished audience, some of these. एक, non-organic demographic dislocation. किस तरीके से साजिशपूर्ण तरीके से, सुनियोजित तरीके से भारत पर एक तरीके से कब्जा करने की दृष्टि से we are having disproportionate demographic variations in some segments. वो चिंता चिंतन का विषय है। समय रहते हुए ध्यान नहीं दिया गया तो खतरा ऐसे होगा कि पानी सर के ऊपर से चला गया। दूसरा, allurement to bring about change of religion। हमारा संविधान कहता है हर किसी को स्वतंत्रता है, चाहे सो धर्म अपनाए, पर इसमें लालच आ गया, इसमें लोभ आ गया और आप बदल गए और आपको नहीं पता आप बदलाने वाले क्या कर रहे हैं। मैं मेरी आंखों के सामने देख रहा हूं this sinister design with pernicious motivations, fiscally fueled to put us in servitude, is taking place. We are driven by age-old wisdom, knowledge of Vedas, Purans. हमें आज सजग रहना पड़ेगा। हर भारतीय को जानना पड़ेगा भारतीयता मेरी पहचान है, राष्ट्र धर्म है, नेशनलिज्म इज अपरमोस्ट। तभी देश के अंदर मेडिटेशन का एक ऐसा वातावरण बनेगा। व्यक्ति मेडिटेट कर सकता है, पर चारों तरफ का वायुमंडल यदि अगर स्ट्रेस का हो, टेंशन का हो, तो एक रास्ता निकालना पड़ता है। और हाल में जो रेवोल्यूशन हुआ है, मैं तो दंग रह गया। What has been revealed by President of the United States with full sense of responsibility. The democratic process of this country was so sought to be moderated, manipulated to dent purity of our electoral system. I'm sure it emanates from a person in authority. Because one thing is right, because that is factual. Amount was given. Amount is not small. चाणक्य नीति को अपनाना चाहिए, इसकी जड़ में जाना चाहिए, जड़ से नष्ट करना चाहिए, पता लगाना चाहिए वो कौन लोग हैं जिन्होंने इस प्रकार के आक्रमण को स्वीकार किया, हमारे प्रजातांत्रिक मूल्यों के ऊपर इतना बड़ा कुठाराघात किया। उन ताकतों पर प्रतिघात करना हमारा राष्ट्र धर्म है। उनको बेनकाब करना होगा, क्योंकि भारत तभी शिखर पर जाएगा और जिसकी हम कल्पना करते हैं, और जब सपना नहीं हमारा लक्ष्य है विकसित भारत, उसमें बहुत जरूरी है। अंग्रेजी शब्द कम पड़ता है, दाजी ने बिल्कुल सही कहा। मेडिटेशन डज नॉट डिफाइन, जो दाजी ने कहा है, जो प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, उसके लिए वातावरण होना चाहिए। देश कितना फलेगा फूलेगा, कितनी शांति होगी, कितना संतोष होगा जब मेडिटेशन हमारा जमाना था विक्रमशिला, नालंदा, तक्षशिला, 1200 साल पहले तो थे ही। क्या बर्बरता हुई, क्या क्रूरता हुई। और look at the extremity, enormity of barbarity destroyed our places of culture and superimposed theirs. We are fortunate to be living in governance for last 10 years or so. We are reclaiming our lost glory. आम आदमी आज के दिन सुकून महसूस कर रहा है। आई एम सेइंग सो बिकॉज मैंने देखा है, कल्पना नहीं की थी कि हर घर में शौचालय हो, हर घर में बिजली कनेक्शन हो, हर घर में गैस कनेक्शन हो, हर घर में इंटरनेट कनेक्शन हो, हर घर में पाइप वाटर आने की संभावना हो रही है, पास में सड़क है, स्वास्थ्य केंद्र नजदीक है, स्कूल नजदीक है, कहीं भी आवागमन की बात है तो अच्छी रेल व्यवस्था है। फिर भी कुछ लोग पता नहीं क्यों कुछ न कुछ गलतियां निकालने में लगे हुए हैं। कमियां रहेंगी, हर सिस्टम में रहेंगी, तभी तो समाज आगे बढ़ेगा। मैं ये कह सकता हूं, आपका समय ज्यादा नहीं लेते हुए, कि इसको कम मत आंकिए। मेडिटेशन, to put it plainly, is not an abstract idea. Meditation is implementable. Meditation is food for your soul. Meditation helps you head towards self-realization. Meditation helps you know the other person. जिसको अनंतवाद कहते हैं, जो हमारी सांस्कृतिक विरासत का एक अभिन्न अंग है। हम किसी की बात सुनना ही नहीं चाहते। मैंने कह दिया, वो अंतिम वाक्य है, मैं ही सही हूं, ये अहम खतरनाक है। प्रजातांत्रिक मूल्यों का सर्जन तभी होगा जब अभिव्यक्ति होगी, वाद विवाद होगा, विचार विमर्श होगा, अनंतवाद होगा। और ये ऐसी व्यवस्था नहीं है कि हमने फर्स्ट डिवीजन ले लिया, ये तो 100% ही सारगत होनी है। आई होप माई ऑनरेबल मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट महुआ एग्रीज। शी इज अ वेरी डिस्टिंग्विश्ड मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट and one of the very creative ones. जितना ये होमवर्क कर कर आती है, मुझे लगता है ये मेडिटेशन जरूर करती है। इस देश को कहां से देखूं, देखता ही रह जाऊंगा, कहीं और देखने की आवश्यकता ही नहीं है। अजंता के केव से लेकर कैलाश पर्वत की पीक देख लो, गंगा बैंक से रामेश्वर तक पहुंच जाओ, बीच में कान्हा चले जाओ, एकदम ठीक है। हमारी टाइमलेस बात बिल्कुल सही है। आई एम कंक्लूडिंग, क्योंकि मैंने पहले भी कहा, जब ये ग्लास देते हैं ना, तो मुझे ये संकेत देते हैं दाजी कि आपके पास समय खत्म हो गया है, 3-4 मिनट में खत्म करो। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखं वा भवेत्। क्या कहा है? बच्चा भी मेरे से बेटर देखता है। May all be happy and free from suffering. I conclude, let us remember the blessings of Param Yogi Shri Krishna, who bestowed upon Arjuna. और क्या कहा उन्होंने? योगी भव अर्जुन, बिकम अ मेडिटेटर। बस उन्होंने यही कहा। आपसे मेरी सलाह है और आग्रह भी है, द टाइम फॉर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इज नाउ। लेट अस मेडिटेट, let us heal our soul to heal others. Let us build a world of peace and prosperity for all. वो कहते हैं ना कि मैं तो जा चुका हूं, दोबारा भी जाऊंगा कान्हा वनम, आप भी अवश्य जाएंगे, ऐसा मैं मानकर चल रहा हूं।
नमस्ते। all the lovers of meditation. Without going further in words, you all know already the significance of meditation. How I practice, I've been practicing since 1976. I would like to share that with you, along with pranayama. The process is simple. We have our attention towards the heart and have one attitude. My Lord, my God, I don't even know you. I don't even know whether you are there or not. I like to experience your presence in my heart. Be honest about it, sincere about it, and be receptive to the pranati that descends in our heart through His grace. So we'll meditate this for about 20 minutes. We have to just simply close our eyes and have our attention towards the heart with that attitude, prayerful submission of experience, attracting His grace towards the heart. Can we begin now? Please start meditation. Cleaning, so that accumulation that we gather during daytime is removed. And just before going to bed, we make peace with the Lord, ask for forgiveness for the wrong committed unknowingly. So this is the gist of the total practice. If any one of you have any question, please feel free to ask. One or two questions will be fine. Sir, balanced condition of the mind. Mind has to first of all be let go. Balanced condition of the mind, it's a paradoxical statement because mind is a monkey. More you try to balance it, more it will trouble you. So let go and surrender to God. Let thy will be done. This attitude will bring a lot of balance in you. When we have Saranagati at the pinnacle of sadhana, balance happens automatically. You don't have to try. It's an outcome of our overall lifestyle. Thank you all. Ji. Pranahuti, as my Adi Guru used to define, it as a forceless force. And on another occasion, he said it's all love. And as my experiences deepen, I have realized now that it is the same energy that prevailed before the creation. Adi Shakti. Shakti that prevailed before all the creation came into being and later manifested as the manifested universe that we see. That primordial energy, Prakriti, that is Pranahuti. It nourishes us like mother in her womb nourishes us. This energy, when we are enveloped by its essence through the mind, we begin to progress. There is some sort of a osmosis within the bubble of this pranahuti. that we experience 24/7 actually. So meditation, though we meditate for 20 minutes, 30 minutes every morning, meditative state prevails 24/7. And because of that, Turiya state and Turiyatit state becomes very easy for us. Sir.
प्रत्याहार और धारणा।
जी जी, प्रत्याहार और धारणा का बड़ा महत्व है। हमारे गुरुदेव ने बताया कि ध्यान से शुरुआत करो। ध्यान सब जब हम डूबने लगते हैं ध्यान में, तो ऑटोमेटिक हमारी हालत प्रत्याहार की तरफ जाते हैं। प्रत्याहार का मतलब है, सपोज आप किसी को ध्यान की प्रक्रिया सिखवा रहे हो, 50 लोग आपके घर आके बैठे हैं, सबके हाथों में फोन है, कई लोग फिजिकली प्रेजेंट होंगे, फोन भी नहीं है, दिमाग कहीं धंधे पे चलता है या घर पे चलता है, कुछ न कुछ विषय में बिजी रहता है। तो प्रत्याहार बहुत डायरेक्शन में चला गया, आहार हमारा अटेंशन बहुत दिशा में चला गया, उसको एक जगह पे लाना है प्रत्याहार। मेरे गुरु ने फर्स्ट मीटिंग में मुझे बताया था, विंटर का समय था, नवंबर दिसंबर, शाहजहानपुर में पहुंचा तो हम दोनों अकेले ही थे। तो उन्होंने बताया, देखो, अपने नाखून से उन्होंने एक लाइन दौड़ी अपने अपर पाम पे, हथेली पे, और बोला कि देखो ये पानी की नहर है। बोला ठीक है बाबूजी। देन ही ड्रू अनदर लाइन, दूसरी लाइन खींची उन्होंने, देखो कि पानी यहाँ से बह रहा है, कुछ समझ में आया? मैंने बोला नहीं बाबूजी। Then he said, drew third line, and he said, now force has been reduced so much. अभी पता चला? मैंने बोला ठीक है साहब, this is pratyahar to maintain one channel. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to request Daaji and our honorable dignitaries to please inaugurate our magazine. In institutions, and we would like to thank Daaji for taking time out and taking us into meditation, sharing such powerful messages with all of us.